Okay, this is the second video. For those who saw the first video, sorry about that interruption. This is the second video, once again, on blues scales, if you didn't see the first video. And, like I said, the scale basically consists of the 1, flat third, the 4, flat 5, 5, flat 7, and the 1 or the 8th, which is an octave above your starting note. There are several different songs that use those scale notes specifically, and there are some that use those scale notes plus a few other added notes, which could be, some people may call alternative notes, passing notes, grace notes, chromatic notes, leading tones, a lot of different things. What that basically means is a note a half step above or below the note that you're going to. And some of the things that you're going to see from me on the videos on YouTube are going to be from the bottom end groove perspective. I like to stick with the groove. I love slapping, snapping, popping, tapping. I love all those different techniques. And I find that they do have their place in music, in bass playing, specifically if you're soloing. But what I mostly try to do is just hang to the bottom end. I try to lock the groove. I lock in with my drummer and I play bottom end notes, which is the primary function of the bass. And there's a lot of different things that you could do with that scale or variations of that scale. And so when I'm playing, I try to create simple grooves that come out of just whatever scale that I'm in, according to whatever key or whatever song that we're playing at the time. And I find that if there's free space, if the song has room to breathe and there's air there, that if I want to stick a little run in there, it's real easy if I'm already real familiar with the scale notes and I'm keeping my groove simple. My hands are already there and I just fall straight into it. One of the main things that comes out of that is a little run that you may hear in congregation songs, or if someone's back in the minister, is the bottom 4 notes of that scale, or could be also called the top 4 notes. Is this right here. And what that basically is if you're in the key of A, you start here out on the 8th, and you go from you come back down 1 string. Of course, in bass playing, down referring to the tone, and up is that way, down is that way, up's that way. That's the way I learned to talk. And I didn't have anybody to teach me. The Lord kind of showed me everything that I know. I picked up a few books and a few DVDs, and really there aren't very many bass players around, so I don't have anybody to kind of, take me under their wing and show me some things. So that's the way I learned to talk. As in down is as lower tone, as in would be down, up, down. So if you take those 4 notes, you start here on what would be your 5th, I'm sure everybody's heard that if you've gone to church enough, or if you go to any type of Pentecostal, Church of God in Christ, I'm sure you've heard that before several times probably. And that's what those are, those 4 notes. So hopefully that helps somebody. If not, we'll go over the scale again. One other thing that I did forget to mention is you don't have to play the notes of the scale any particular order. It's whatever you feel inside, whatever you hear coming out. You can play lots of different variations on that. And there's also a scale that's very similar to that. It's called the minor pentatonic scale, and I'll talk about that in the next video.